Hey guys, I'm back with another budget-friendly meal video. I usually do my grocery haul videos, but I'm kind of stocked up at the moment and I need to get rid of some older stuff in my deep freezes so I can get some newer stuff in there to freeze. So I will still be doing the grocery haul videos, but I'm also going to be putting these ones in there so you guys can see what I'm doing with those groceries that I'm buying and saving money on. And I'm going to kind of try and break it down into portions and costs. So save money on groceries and then stretch them as far as I can. So tonight's meal I figured out was $7.27 US, because most of the groceries, or all of them, were bought in the US. And then I converted them into Canadian, so it would be 10.25 Canadian. I used a terrible exchange rate of 1.41 because usually we don't have a good one anyways. And it's looking like what I'm making tonight is going to make 3 dinners for us. So that's pretty good for 7.27 and 10.25. So I'll show you what I'm making. Oh, and I did finally invest in a phone stand. So when that gets here, hopefully I can show you guys kind of me prepping it too, if that's what you guys want to see, or just kind of putting it together. So I'm not having to hold my phone the entire time and just keep doing little clips. So I've still got some of this chicken broth left from the other day. It is just about gone now, but I'll have to figure out something to do with it one more time. So that's gone quite a long ways. I opened this bag of peas that cost 88 cents and used about half of it. I had these sliced cremini mushrooms that I need to use. I tried to use as many as I can. And I kind of started prepping everything. So I've got basmati rice in the bottom of here with the chicken stock and the peas and the mushrooms. And I know it looks like a lot, but by the time it all cooks up, and like I said, I needed to use the mushrooms, so I went to town with them. But I think that's gonna be great. And then over here, I've got 3 very large chicken leg backs. And there's actually 2 more that aren't gonna fit on here. So I will cook those after. That's why I said it's probably gonna make at least 3 dinners. And I just took and I had some homemade rub that was in the deep freeze. So I just kind of took and shook that on it, and those are all ready to go. So I'm going to be using the Ninja Speedy again. So I'll just show you guys here. I got that in. You can see still haven't got my Christmas tablecloth off in the background, but I've got that in. I'm gonna put the chicken on top of it, and I'm going to set it for 375, 390, I'll have to check again, for 15 minutes on the Speedy Meals, and it should be done. Here we go, we'll close that. Temperature's at 375, 15. They're pretty big, so it might take a little longer on Speedy Meals. We got it up on Rapid Cook. And away we go. We'll check it in 15 minutes and see if it's all done. Okay, so it just beeped. What you're gonna see when you open it. And those are more than done. Oh yeah. And then they are like over the 165, but they're not gonna be dried out or anything at all. And here is the rice all done. So that cooked up pretty good. And it should have some good flavor because the chicken would have dripped down onto it too. So now that everything's cooked, it doesn't look like it's overrun with mushrooms or anything. And I've decided with my other 2 pieces of chicken, I'm just gonna use the rest of that broth underneath them to give them some good flavor, and most likely try and make a gravy out of it to do something with the drippings and the broth that cooks. So not too bad, it looks delicious. I just moved the rice to this container because I'm gonna need the Speedy container to cook that other chicken, and it made a massive amount of rice. Where are we here? So yeah, we'll be eating rice for definitely 3 days, and I tried a bite of it. It is so good, you guys. It's amazing. Excellent flavor from the broth and the chicken dripping down, and the mushrooms and the peas, so this worked out perfectly.